Here we go. The curse of the 7th pick for the Chicago Bulls is finally broken this year. What is going on, y'all? Faiz Sports Talk back at it with another video talking, of course, some NBA here to talk about the Chicago Bulls getting the 4th overall pick in this year's draft. So here to talk about that. Before I get into that, if you're new to the channel, make sure to go ahead and subscribe if you have not done so, and follow me, guys, on my social media platforms, Twitter, Instagram, all that good stuff, if you have not done so as well. So I just went live, literally giving my reaction to the draft lottery, and you guys can go check that out. And now I'm on here because I want to talk even more about the Bulls getting the number 4 overall pick. So the curse is over. The 7th pick curse is over. Thank you, AK. AK is, of course, Arturos Karnisovas. I'm just going to call him AK because it's easier. Some of you guys tell me that my pronunciation of Arturos is incorrect. So I want to make sure that I am saying it properly, and sometimes I might not be. So I'm just going to say AK, all right? So the curse is over thanks to AK and the new management in Mark Eversley, who I should call ME now since we're going by initials. But it is over thanks to the new front office, as AK was our good luck charm at the draft lottery because he was our representative. And what ended up happening? We were projected to get the 7th pick again after we had the 7th pick last year and the year before that. And it just feels like we've been just giving the 7th pick in the entire existence of the Chicago Bulls. And AK comes and literally snaps his finger and top 5 pick. Top 5 pick. So we get the number 4 overall pick. So just to let you guys know the other team. So we got the Wolves with the number 1 overall pick. Number 2, Golden State Warriors. Number 3, the Charlotte Hornets. And then, of course, the Bulls at number 4. And overall, I'm very happy. I'm very happy in a lottery that we weren't even supposed to be in the top 5. We get a top 5 pick, especially a number 4 overall pick. I'll take it. And even more so this year, when there is not a number 1 consensus can't miss guy. Okay, there is no Blake Griffin, there is no Zion Williamson, there is no guy who is a lock to go number 1 overall pick this year. Okay, there's no Anthony Davis, no John Wall, etc. This year, there's a bunch of guys that can go number 1 overall. Okay, a couple of the guys could be LeVar Ball's youngest son, Lonzo Ball's younger brother, LaMelo Ball. You have James Wiseman, the center from Memphis. You've got Anthony Edwards, shooting guard from Georgia. Excuse me. So there's a number of guys that could go number 1 overall. So the Bulls will have their choosing in a way, obviously depending on what the other teams does. But if I just look here at these teams, would it really surprise you if the Golden State Warriors traded away the number 2 overall pick and acquired another star to pair alongside Steph, Clay, and Draymond and try to get another dynasty going? Wouldn't surprise me. So again, there is so much for the choosing for the Bulls here. And here's what I'll say as far as who I think the Bulls will look in this range, okay? So I've mentioned Anthony Edwards, LaMelo Ball, James Wiseman, Obi Toppin's another guy, the power forward center out of Dayton. There's an international prospect you guys need to pay attention to. His name is Deni. I'm probably butchering his name. Deni Avdija, okay? He is a small forward, wing type player, power forward from Israel, led the team to the championship at 19, the Maccabi Tel Aviv team at 19. And he's an international prospect, so got a lot of raw talent here. But as far as what the Bulls need, it's very clear. With the current roster, we need a wing. We need a small forward, a hybrid, if you will, because you've got your point guard in Kobe White, or your future point guard, you hope. At the 2, it's Zach LaVine. At the 4, it's Laurie. And at the 4-5, technically the 5, it's Wendell Carter Jr. Now, I'm not saying those guys are locked to be our, future at those positions, but as of right now, that is who we have. So if you just go by that, you need a 3, right? Otto Porter Jr. is our current small forward, but obviously he's not the future. But I don't want to focus on position too much. I want to focus on getting a franchise player. Okay, and I mentioned this on the live, and I think it's even more important. The way to get this Bulls team back to contention is to figure out who is the franchise player, or to find who is the franchise player. So whether our franchise player is lurking with this number 4 overall pick, or whether our franchise player is already on the team right now. Some people say it could be Zach LaVine. Some people say Lauri Markkanen, maybe Kobe White. Again, I don't think I'm sold on any one of them right now as our bona fide, that's our guy we're building our team around. But some people say they are, and they still do have some time to prove it. But until we find that guy, we can't talk about championship contention, folks, because that starts when you have your star. Okay? You do that, and you look at a team that builds through the draft. I'll always mention Arturo's, AK's former team, the Nuggets. They built through the draft. Jokic is that superstar that they drafted. Jamal Murray is the secondary star. They even drafted Yusuf Nurkic, who the Bulls traded to them, by the way, for Doug McDermott. I don't want to get into that. But Doug McDermott traded for Yusuf Nurkic and Gary Harris. Yeah, that happened. But that was the old regime. AK would never do that now, right? We know that. So you build through the draft, but you need to find your stud. Who is the star? Who is the guy you're going to build around? So there's a lot of decisions to be made. So I'm not going to say there's for sure this is the guy we're taking. It's too early. It's too early to tell right now. And I think everything's on the table. We could take somebody. We could trade this, trade down. We could do anything. I think this year is going to be a feel it out type of year. And that's what I've been telling you guys. Be patient this season, this upcoming season, whenever the heck it starts again. It's going to be a wait and see year. Wait and see year for the new front office because they need to see. They need to see what they have here. Nobody on this roster is untradeable, folks. And so I urge you guys to be patient. But I trust AK. And that's my new hashtag now. So follow me on Twitter, by the way. Hashtag in AK I trust. Whatever he decides to do, I am going to be with it. Now, that's not to say I'm not going to criticize him if I don't agree with something. But point being is, I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. And as far as who he will take with the number 4 overall pick, we will see. But again, I've mentioned to you guys some prospects here that are expected to go in the top 5. But overall, man, let's just celebrate the fact that the 7th pick curse is over. And we got a top 5 pick, number 4 overall for the Bulls. So there you have, folks, my quick thoughts on the Bulls getting the number 4 overall pick. Boy, I'm happy and ecstatic. Thank you guys so much for supporting. As always, thanks for watching.